So, hey
Your
guys,
new favorite meatball.
In this little video, we're gonna do our bunnies grooming routine. So I'm going to brush them. I actually have the brush right here, and we've had this brush for about a year.
All right, first time ever offering the cat's actual meat. We have ground turkey meatballs.
Like 8 months.
Well,
They're just babies.
how long we had the things for now?
Or if they just play with
We've had
but
this
it seems like they're
for
interested.
a
They walk
little
right
while
over.
now because we
So
use it for Mama Bunny because she is a lion head.
Wondering if it's something they can
all
eat.
3 of my bunnies are
Who's
lion heads.
Sabu or George?
And we don't use this piece right here because it's like
meatball.
too rough on their skin and it can really hurt their skin. So if you have like guinea pigs or bunnies who have very sensitive skin, always make sure that you use a soft part.
George's first time trying meat.
And my recommendation is like try it on your wrist first to make sure it feels good. To me, I'd rather like try something on my wrist before I try it on my bunnies. So I'm going to groom the male first. And I'm going to try to do all of this before we have to leave for him to go to work.
It'll be yummy. It's going to be good for you.
So I'm going to groom them, I'm going to check their little teeth to make sure their teeth are good, to make sure they're not overlapping. And then I'm also going to go through and I'm going to try to check
produce
their
any more
nails.
young, and unfortunately,
So, like I
the
said,
birth
I'm
implants
not
did not work,
perfect.
and the sanctuary owners were surprised to find cubs inside the enclosure. And part of the story that I didn't leave in the last time I talked
You guys,
about them
these
is
are
the
the
fact
same
that mom was
ones
scattering the cubs all over the enclosure,
that I've
not
seen
taking care of
before.
them. So they had to be brought in and taken care of. So
You
these
can
little
barely
guys,
see
they
them, but
needed a
they're
home.
ducks.
I'm a licensed facility. I'm a wildlife park. And George is staying
They're
here.
literally just
and
waddling
momentarily,
themselves
I think
around.
in the next like month or so, Sabu will be going to his new home on a huge
I
wildlife
should
park
just
that
literally
actually
make
has a
the
giant
bird song
open-top line
that says I
enclosure ready
waddle
to go. That's
waddle.
basically like
That's
an
all
acre
they
size,
do.
which
I
is
almost
the plan
been
for the
attacked by
future
them
of
before.
George here as well. He's going to get a giant acre-sized enclosure. Big enclosure,
we're
big
also watching
concrete lockouts for the hurricanes. It's going to be amazing. George, don't let him kick your butt.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab
Rocky. You gonna try some of this? You gonna try some turkey burger? Some turkey meatballs? Somebody?
Okay,
George?
my phone is being so stupid right now.
Do I smell good, guys? Do I smell good? Have something to eat. Maybe try this meat.
Okay, I don't know why my phone's doing that, but apparently I'm just gonna have to deal with this.
So George is taking a liking to it right away.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my baby boy. I'm gonna support his butt, and then I'm gonna support his front upper half. Apparently, I'm still learning, so I'm gonna try to get him, and then I'll come back.
It piqued his curiosity, seeing George eat. How cool is this? I'm literally documenting big moments for these guys. First time ever eating meat on camera. You know, look back at this for years to come.
And I'm just gonna give you guys a tip. When you have a male bunny who is more defensive than a female, you do want to watch what you do with them. Because he's already went after me. I have a nice scar on my finger. It looks like I was bit by a snake, but I was not.
Pork. We're eating so many different kinds of meats. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
It's Mama.
Can you guys not fool each other while you guys are eating?
It's Mama.
Or pick the food around? We're gooping up the place.
So he is kind of nervous because he knows that I'm gonna brush him.
George, oh my goodness, can you let each other eat?
And
you guys
the
can eat at the same
only
time.
reason I
There's
want to
2
start
chunks for
checking
both
their
of you
teeth
guys.
is to make sure that their teeth are good, that their teeth are amazingly doing well.
King of the
And
Savannah.
I do want to check their little toes in case they do need any trimmings. It is getting close to their toe trim, so
we can exclude you out of this. Okay. It's been a childhood dream to be able to raise my own big cat, so I'm very fortunate.
So
I had permits and everything ready to go, and these guys just so happen to need a home. It's amazing. It works out in so many crazy ways. Literally got my permits just to be able to have maybe a jaguar in the future, or maybe a tiger, who knows. And then out of nowhere, these lion cubs needed a home. So I'm glad I could find a home for one of them and give a home to the other.
He's gonna run. Okay guys, so my male is fighting me hard. So I'm gonna need my fiance's help with this one,
so they can't see each other. It's gonna be a visual barrier.
Twice now,
because even though they can't bite each other,
He actually just nibbled on my arm because he feels threatened.
If they decide that they want to go after each other.
And I want to make him comfortable. I don't want to make him feel threatened. But you should be grooming your animals, such as brushing out their hair, checking their teeth. It does not matter if you have a bunny or a guinea pig.
So there's a visual barrier.
Now, if you have guinea pigs, the grooming might take a little easier. But as far as bunnies,
as you can see,
I don't need to give my bunnies a bath. They do it naturally, so that really does help.
We don't want that.
Once my fiance is done with this, I'm going to check my mail and make sure he's healthy and that he's good. So he's being a little stubborn and hiding. I think it's because he heard me say I might need to do a little lantern.
There we go. We got a nice, beautiful visual barrier covered with these plants.
Currently hiding from me because he knows it's groom day.
These alocasia-like plants. I'm not sure comment below what those are. We got these little purple banana plants.
April 20th.
Chicken jockey.
So it is definitely groom day and toenail check day and teeth check day.
So I'm going to have to watch your back, brother.
And
all right. Definitely one of my top favorite crocodilians in the world. The
Alright guys, so the mail looks good, his teeth are good, his nails, he didn't have that many that needed to be clipped, but his front feet, so we got the very few long piggies trimmed,
that is an amazing looking animal,
and obviously we brushed him.
Nice light colors, nice white head.
Got all of my baby that.
Here.
We just fight on there,
and he's gonna keep growing like crazy. One of my favorite snakes in the world, the plain black snake. The most venomous snake in its family from Papua New Guinea. These guys literally are in the same family as the Colette snake.
You guys, it went from grooming to my baby daddy's obsessed.
It's to be treated like a taipan. Let's see, got a real easy shot right there because the snake was already in the front of the enclosure. Look how thick. Beautiful old lady, extremely athletic and highly venomous. Right to the snake when it's ethical. You see that and you think black racer, rat snake, if you're from America, you think that's just a non-venomous colubrid, but no. That is one of the most venomous snakes out there. So venomous, they will
like mom and daddy.
You do not want to find out what that venom's going to be like. I'm going to clean her enclosure.
You guys, look how good he looks with that afro.
Look at that. Beautiful. Originally a wild specimen that was kept in
like I said, I just groomed the male. He looks good.
I ended up with this 8 years later. So she's very old. I thought about rehoming her. But honestly,
I love him to death, you guys.
At this point, she's so old, she might as well just live the rest of her life with me.
He knows I'm overly protective, but he knows for a good reason, don't you?
When we used to film with a bigger camera, we were getting more shots with the camcorder. She would bite the lens.
Just like the one thing, you know, like I haven't mentioned this, but we have been through like hiccups in our relationship and like bumps in the road. But at the end of the day, he's still the father of my child, and I'll always stick with him. And I've told him the reason that I'm so overly protective, and he understands. But like now, like he's from Brazil. If you guys don't know. Their nature or their culture, like what they do in Brazil is soccer. And I am almost 2 years old.
And what do I say? I'm gonna find another girl and it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, every time we fight, it's like, I'm gonna go fuck another girl and have a kid with her, and I'm just like, that's so rude.
But
well, you say that, then she started crying. Bye,
yeah.
Love to you.
Nice and easy, Mama.
We show each other love every single day. Like when we fight, like the other night, we got into a really bad fight, and we literally told each other to fuck off. I called him a cunt, remember that? I was like, fuck you, you fucking cunt, and I was on the phone with my dad.
Me yesterday, that depression is a real thing.
Look how pink she is when she's in shit.
Because the manager, he has that too, and Stephanie and her husband.
Because there's a liquid layer between the old and the new skin.
Postpartum depression, if any moms are dealing with that, please reach out, please get help.
Like, yeah.
Any parent with postpartum depression, if your partner is working, just realize that you can call for help.
Beautiful. Nice and easy.
There is a such thing as being like, Mom, Dad, I need help. Please take the baby so I can get help. That's what I did. I called my parents to take our daughter, and that's why we still do not have our daughter. Just because some parents deal with extreme postpartum depression, and I've dealt with it.
Such a nice thing.
But now I'm going to let my girls relax for a few minutes, and then it's time to groom them. So,
shoot.
the male is very mad.
There we go.
He is like not thrilled with me. He's like, you guys, my mommy just assaulted me, and mind you guys, he's only a 7 to 8 month old male.
Gorgeous coloration.
But I was watching a YouTube video earlier, and I was learning so much about bunnies that I didn't even know as a bunny owner. Like, apparently you're not supposed to do certain things with your bunnies. Like, getting after your bunnies, you're not supposed to do that. And I had no clue about that.
It's made of shed skin, keratin, the same materials as your fingernails.
We're actually about to film a video for our joint channel. Before you have to go to work, and ignore how long my hair is. Like, my postpartum hair loss has been crazy, but I don't think anybody talks about postpartum hair growth.
Take them out the snake really quick. Very beautiful.
Like, mind you guys, I literally...
There's all kinds of Central and South American rattlesnakes.
Just cut my hair not that long ago.
I can get like a Zap can, which is the one that's
and
like,
if I bring my hair over to the side,
with like reddish diamonds,
I literally just trim my hair.
So this one's gonna be a beautiful scene.
And my hair, if I move this out of the way, it's right back to the length that it was. It's literally down to my ribcage, which is insane. So any moms, I promise you, postpartum hair growth is also a real thing.
So this is actually a species of Mojave rattlesnake. Some call this the red Mojave rattlesnake or Mexican Mojave rattlesnake.
Even though this kind of turned into
its scientific name is Crotalus scalatus salvini. This is actually a species we filmed a couple episodes ago.
A chat video about us.
Black saddle. So
I'm just going to start off a different video on our channel, our joint channel, about some of the behind the scenes of our relationship, because I do want to keep it real with you guys. We want to keep it real with you guys. We don't ever want to hide something from you guys.
From Mr. Mark McCarthy over at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary. So if you guys ever want to go see big cats,
for any of you guys who want to know what we've been dealing with behind the scenes of our relationship, you guys can go over to our joint channel to see it. I don't think I'm going to film this grooming video anymore, just because they really don't like being groomed too much.
Stay passionate about what you guys love. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe.
We're just going to go ahead and talk about this whole situation on our joint channel.
Take flint and steel and create something.